So this is a maiden plate over 1160 metres. Welcome to Betway's Weighted to Win Everybody. We're at Turffontein Racecourse and we're on the stand side track. We're doing this on the Wednesday, just so that you're aware. Naturally, things closer to race time would be subject to change. Right, what's the market? Betway's market, early market, 14 to 10 about number 9, Phantom Express for Paul Matchett stable. And Johan Janssen van Vieren's got that horse number 3, Joker Man, in there at 22 to 10. And then you can get 9 to 2, the third choice, about Candace Dawson's runner. Number 10, Great Barrier. Those are the three, Mr. Burrows. Start to the bipod. What do you like?
Clyde, I have to be with Phantom Express in this lineup because the two comeback runs were different class. I mean, second to Women of Power, won again. Her last form line, 2 direct winners. She was moving much better to the start than she used to back in the day. And I think she'll get off the mark.
Okay, so that's what we'll do with that. Phantom Express, your side, Mr. Murray? Happy?
Yeah, of the race runners, I do like her. I don't think Joker Man's form lines are that great. Darren's touched on Phantom with Express. She is the filly.
Yeah.
Gets that sex allowance. She's got fitness. She's having her peak run. She's drawn on the right side. Definitely the filly to beat. Backed up with number 10, Great Barrier. There's a comment in the front of the computer form. Doing nicely at home, just may need it. But I think on her debut effort beyond Lucky Lad, I mean, we all know Sandringham Summit was in that race. That was a cracking effort. She has been off the track for quite some time, Clyde, but maybe she's benefited from the time off. So
Sure.
9 from 10.
Interesting how that'll play. Listen, the grape shot forms worked out tremendously well. Phantom Express was second behind that, and you had Women of Fame, who's I think highly rated by Sean Terry, come out and win, and a horse called Spirited Girl came out and won. Craig Mayu also rates that quite highly. So the form's solid. Let's take a look. Bipods now. Here we go. We're going with Darryl's 9 and 10 in the first leg. By second leg, 2 and 10. By third leg, 1, 5, 8 and 13. By third leg, 3, 4 and 5. By Banker 1, by 1 and 3. How deep do we go in the second race on the card, which is a maiden class field that's run over the mile? You're reminded that on the 9th of December is the World Sports Betting Grand Heritage Race Day, and it is at the Vaal. The favourite here is number 2, Just Nuisance for Alec Laird, who's at 16 to 10. Alex being in solid form. Number 10, To the Rescue. Second choice for the Tarry Yard, 28 to 10. De Kock's got number 8, La Muhal. Third choice at the moment at 5 to 1, but this is subject to change with Betway as we get closer to race time. And number 9, Other in Command, is currently priced up at 16 to 1. 14s and better the others, Daryl.
Now, Claude, what do you say when a horse always runs second? Bridesmaid, or what
Yeah,
is
the
it?
bridesmaid.
But what happens if it's a colt or a gelding?
I don't know what we call them.
What do you call them?
Can't remember.
I mean, yeah.
Tea leaf.
Tea leaf, yeah. I mean, this horse got thumped by what could be a really nice horse in Tegan's Champ, or last time I Just Nuisance. But he's got the form, and he's got bend experience. He's got the one draw, Clyde. But before you cross over to Darren Burrows, you need to pull up this replay of number 10, To the Rescue. Go watch that.
To the Rescue.
Now, this is in the Bex Silks, right out back. Watch his finishing effort. My only reservation, is he going to be out of contention around the bend and flash up late once again? Or would he have learned from that start and be closer to the pace? He could be a really, really nice horse in the making. If you watch his replay, you will be
He was
ultra
very slow
impressed.
out of the gate, I can
You'll
tell you
be
that.
ultra impressed, Clyde.
Yeah.
And
Sure, long way last.
he could be much better than what he meets over here. I have reservations about his inexperience, but I have no reservation about his ability.
Okay. Well, whilst we're on and watching, Darren, what's your summary of the race?
Clyde, I like this horse To the Rescue. I thought a very nice debut. He was staying on very strongly at the finish. He had a lot of ground to make up, and the mile's going to be ideal. So I'll make him the horse to beat if he's learned from that debut performance. Just Nuisance should be right there. He's always consistent. He's got the draw, everything in his favour. And then La Muhal and Officer in Command have chances too.
Yeah, okay, so there are a few in here with chances, and well, this was To the Rescue, who was, just if you don't know, was a far back, must have been 100 metres behind the second last horse, and then ended up, slicing its way through the field and getting beaten, what was it officially, around an 8 or 9 or 10 lengths. But yeah, there could be some reservation around needing one more, but here's Darryl's PA, 2 and 10, by 1, 5, 8 and 13, by 3, 4 and 5, by Banker 1, by 1 and 3, by 7 and 8, and the last leg 2 and 8. Can we banker this horse Springer in a maiden plate that's going over the 1600 metres for Roy Magno, whom I'm happy to report is in good form again. They're having winners, so watch that stable closely. This horse ran to Heart Peaks last time, beaten third a length or two just behind, and Springer does appear to be the right horse in the race. Priced up 12 to 10 according to Betway, and clear cut ahead of number 6, Outer Dimension. Mike de Kock's horse is 7 to 1, second favourite, with number 8, Venetian Moonlight. Tony Peters' horse the same price, and one other in there, Terry's horse Like a Butterfly. Sean's horse priced up something like 7, 8 to 1. Springer, Mr. Marie, can we depend on that? Market seems to think we can.
Claude, she's done little wrong to date. I like the progress she's making. It's positive. What's negative is the draw. Look where she's drawn. Excuse me, Clyde. Look where she's drawn. She's drawn 14 out of 14. She needs luck. So do I think there's value in her current price? No. I'm playing to beat her. If she gets luck in running,
she'll win.
She could bolt up.
Right.
A horse like Venetian Moonlight, Clyde.
Can improve, eh?
Moderate form.
Right.
Held on paper, 4 odd lengths, but she gets an equipment change, blinkers. So maybe that can assist her. I don't know if it can reverse the form, but she could get closer, and with a little bit of luck in running and Springer unlucky in running, she could reverse it. I thought there was some value in number 1, and I know she's well exposed. A touch of sugar.
Yeah.
But last time out was a debut for Craig Mayhew Yard. Craig's horses are all running extremely well. She stayed on very smartly, Clyde, over 1400. She now goes a mile, and that form line is franked with another Magna filly in Elysia's Love winning from there. So I've put her in. I think 25 to 1's a nice price. And then Like a Butterfly, Mr. Terry's backing her up very soon. So I don't think anything was amiss, although she was beaten a long way. I'm sure he believes that she's much better than that.
You've got to watch a horse like that when straight and takes the ride again. I mean, Sean and
I mean, if she got beat close on 20 lengths, if Mr. Terry thought she was very weak, he'd take her out.
She'll come on. So. Okay, Mr. Burrows, let's get your view.
Clyde, I thought Springer, I bankered this filly. I'm just hoping she overcomes the draw. If she does, I think she's definitely the right horse in the race. There's not much opposition. So for that reason, I'm just discounting the draw. And if Gavin can get her in, maybe he's going to try and get her handy from the draw and then slow it down. If he does that, I think she'll win.
Yeah. I think Gavin most certainly is most capable of doing it, if anybody can. Banker 5 for Darren Burrows in his pick 6. So we're going with Springer Banker by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then Darren's quite bullish with a few more bankers today. Or on Thursday, he's bankering Witzblitz again, and he's bankering in the leg thereafter. Number 1, Battleground. Then horses 1 through 9 and a whole field at the back. Welcome back to Betway's Weighted to Win race 4, jackpot time now. There are 7 horses carded at the time of recording. We did this on Wednesday morning. This is a handicap for fillies and mares over 1800 metres. Betway's market on the Wednesday morning is as follows. I just want to pull that up for you and give you an idea as to which way they're going. 33 to 10 the field. Well, the pair anyway, number 3 Apache Fighter and number 4 LMB. They're both 33 to 10. It's quite congested. One Say Yes, a 7 to 2. And also around that price is that horse number 5, Special Charm. So, Darren, one of the more challenging races on the card.
Clyde, for me, it's a field race. I struggle to try and find a winner of these 7 runners. So I've just played the field looking for the biggest result.
Okay, that's fair enough. Field from Darren Burrows. Daryl Marie? Field?
Yeah, it definitely is a field race, Clyde.
Is it?
Jockey change. Danielson's not riding, Clyde. Jeffrey Saister takes the ride on Apache Fighter.
Okay.
I actually think things didn't go away in running last time out. So she came under pressure early and she found extra to win. I thought that was an encouraging one. She's one of the course in distance. She loves the distance. Field event. But Apache Fighter is my narrow first choice, Clyde.
Okay. Apache fighter again, it's Roy Magno. Wouldn't be surprised whatsoever. Let's take a look at the jackpot now. Although this is a challenging race, Darren's gone field, as you can see, by banker one by field, $63. Back with us, we're number one, Wits Blitz's favourite here. Priced up at 11 to 10, expected to go back to back. Second choice, number 3, Rosie Lemon, 4 to 1. And you can get 10 to 1, bar those two, Daryl. Market's got Wits Blitz top of the boards and fairly hot in the market.
Yes, Clyde, very impressive win last time out. She loved the step up in trip. I'm not worried about the maximum £8 penalty. I think she's going about her business in the right manner on the high felt, and I expect her to remain unbeaten for a new yard.
Yeah, impressed you last time?
I expected that from her, Clyde. And I love the opposition she meets over here to give her a bit more confidence and go on with it.
Okay, interesting. Daryl, yes, I know you've bankered also, haven't you, Wits Blitz, in your play?
Yes, Clyde. I thought very hard to beat. The manner in which he extended from her field last time out, there's pretty much not a chance that this field's going to take her on. So I think she's on the up, and she could be quite decent. So a banker for me.
Okay, Wits Blitz. Let's see if she'll get onto a bicycle or not. This race, Darren Burrows and Daryl Marie onto the same horse. This is a handicap now, over 2,850 metres, and Betway's got Battleground top of the boards and is the one to beat, priced up at this point in time at 12 to 10. Second choice is Rulebook, also got to have some chance, is a good stayer, 7 to 2 second favourite. And the third choice is number 5, Namakwa Blossom, who's priced up at 4 to 1. It's 10 to 1 and better about the others. But Darren, Battleground does look fairly hard to beat. I mean, from your jackpots and your pick sixes and all of that, you're depending on this horse. Last time, I remember the field cut down to nothing, running to Flying Bull, but he's a lovely horse, and he loves turffontein, this horse.
Yes, Clyde, he's got a very unique action, just like his half brother or full brother, Sir Michael. They get very low, and he's an out-and-out stayer. Last time out, he quickened up nicely to Flying Bull, and then Flying Bull pulled away the final 100 again. But strictly on form and the trip, I think he'll win quite comfortably. I can't see anything matching him in this lineup. His nearest rival would have to be Rulebook, but he holds him quite comfortably on that last run. And then Namakwa Blossom, I've actually given up on this filly. I thought she would win last time out. She moves up to a point and doesn't go through with it. So Battleground, the horse to beat.
Yeah, looks that way. Looks hard to beat based on that assessment. Each runner, once Rulebook is stone cold on the weight and all that sort of stuff, surely then Battleground is hard to beat.
Yeah, I'm not ruling out Rulebook, Clyde. I actually like him.
You've always liked him. You've always liked him.
He's held on paper, but if you watch his last starts, he was actually going out the back door.
Yeah.
And he found his form, or his feet late, and he was doing his best work late. Yeah, he's held, but I'm certainly not ruling him out, Clyde.
Are you adding him in your play?
I don't know how the pace is going to pan out in this race. Yeah, I expect them to fight out. 1 and 3 for me.
1 and 3. Okay, so you're going both.
I'm not going to separate the two of them.
All right, fair enough. Daryl wants to go both. Understandable. He's going Battleground and Rulebook. Darren's very bullish on Battleground in this race. The Betway weighted to win. Here's our selection, and what we intend on doing is Darren Burrows' Battleground. He's obviously taking the doubles Wits Blitz into Battleground to win. Hopefully that will land and all will be sorted out. Thank you very much for watching Betway's weighted to win, everybody. Trust it'll be a good one. We all, once again, are looking forward to Charles Dickens running on the weekend.